Association General Manager Karl Stevens here with Public Works Director Sean Burgess. And Sean, another day, another bridge project.
Yeah, so we are using some of our learnings from the Islands of Deer Creek Bridge and really emulating a lot of that back here on the fishing pier at Landings Harbor. We're in the process right now of going through and removing the existing deck boards. One of the biggest challenges with this pier is the original structure, which you can see are the outside stringers and the center stringer, were about 3 feet apart. So we had a lot of flex within this system. And so we are actually going in and adding additional stringers down the middle, sistering everything together, going over the top, adding plywood. So the first phase of this is going to be kind of the demolition. It's a slow process just because of limited access, and we have to remove and kind of build as we go. But the first phase will be going through and doing all of the demo and then adding the plywood in, adding the additional structural stability, and then we'll come back and do a concrete surface over the top. And then that'll be followed by with some of the work we're going to be doing on the rails.
So talk about these look terrible, by the way. These wood rails. So tell me what we're going to do with those.
So the wood rails, and we've done a small demonstration up front. We're going to be actually reusing the 6x6 posts. They're all in pretty good condition. We're going to be modifying some of the hardware down below, but all these railings, all the wood railings are going to be coming out. We're going to be going back with the synthetic material. And it'll be, instead of an angled, it's going to be actually a squared off to give you a little bit more comfort, if you will. This being a fishing pier too, we're looking to add some features as far as like cutting boards and rod holders down on the end to make it a little more convenient for fishing, and then also replacing some of the benches as part of this project. So it's going to be a little bit more functional.
So right now we're spending thousands of dollars a year replacing the bad boards that we have out here. It's going to be lightweight concrete. We're going to have the synthetic material. So basically pressure wash it once or twice a year and not have that big expense.
Right, and then have a much longer life on all of this, a better user-friendly surface. And then, to be honest, to your point, you know, we always tell the crews, we say, hey, come out and start taking out the bad boards. And the question was always, where do we start and stop? Because they're all in pretty much bad condition. And again, this is just another, area where, wood has been a challenge. Quality of wood has just not been what it used to be. So we're looking for creative alternatives to get longer life and better surfaces with this. And
I love that we did that with the Islands of Deer Creek and then bring it into this, because when we first budgeted this project and did like-for-like replacement, it was about $440,000. Now, especially using some in-house labor and the like, it's going to be about $77,000. So big savings.
Right. And just like with Islands of Deer Creek, I mean, we were able to, 1, save a lot of money for the association, 2, have a better product, and 3, get our crews, in-house crews, some additional experiences with building and construction and learning through that process, which adds to their skill set and only makes them more valuable for the association.
So perfect. So we'll keep taking these learnings to other bridges, piers, the like. I know we're looking at Delagal, what we might do there, so we're still trying to play through some of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Delagal is going to be another little bit different animal, just because the amount of utilities that travel underneath it makes it a little more difficult and want to have access. So we're looking at some other alternatives for that area, but hopefully we can start to implement in the next few years.
One of the final things I want to say is with the Public Works crew, their big thing is touch it once and not have to deal with it again. So whether it's fixing storm drains, fixing the bridges or piers, let's do it and make it be good for the next 30 or 40 years.
Absolutely, and low maintenance.
Low maintenance. Yeah. All right, thanks so much.
You're welcome.